Buongiorno, siamo i ragazzi e le ragazze del Bookblog del Salone di Torino e oggi siamo qui con Volodymyr Yermolenko. Good morning. Your interview was amazing, really, and we have just a couple of questions for you. The first one is, you talked about poetry and culture, so you said that poetry is inevitable, even in times of war. So what do you believe is your role, the role of the philosopher during these art times?
First, I think the role of any intellectual is to be active, to do something, even physically, not only speaking, not only writing, but to do physical work. Many Ukrainian intellectuals are in the army. Some of them have been killed. So they're doing. Everybody is thinking what contribution he or she can make to win the war. What we are doing, for example, we go into the frontline areas and buying cars for soldiers, and therefore we're helping in this way. But I think that also the role of philosophy is to give people words, because very often people are finding those words, finding the formulas that will help them to clearly think exactly what is happening and to clearly express their feelings and their emotions. And I think this is what literature does and philosophy does. It's a kind of a mirror in many ways, like when people want to understand what is happening inside themselves, and they sometimes find the answers in what we do when we write. Sometimes they don't, and of course they have different opinions, but I think this is a very important thing.
Thank you. And just another question. You also talked about Europe, so we wanted to ask you, what do you think Europe, the European community, should do more for Ukraine in this moment?
Well, I'm not formulating this question as Europe should do for Ukraine. I think it's already clear that the war is spilling over to Europe. Unfortunately, we wanted to stop it, but now Putin is attacking European states. And it comes back to what have been saying. We have been saying since 2014 that this is not war only against Ukraine. This is a war against the very idea of democratic, republican, a pluralist Europe. And Putin wants to crush it and to prove that imperial, dictatorial, autocratic idea is the best idea for politics. So I think Europe needs to realize that this is a war against it, against you. And in this way to learn on Ukrainian experience, to help Ukrainians right now to fight on the front line. Because the key thing right now, one of the key things is technology. It's a drone war, it's very technologically developing, everything is changing very quickly. And in this way, I mean, Europeans need to be prepared as well.
Okay, thank you very much, really, thank you.